So I'm still feeling a lot of shocks to my face, particularly around this area right here. Um, it feels like the corner of my mouth right here is like really almost feels like it's parched, but it's not. I guess. I mean, it definitely feels sore when I touch it. I can do this, and I feel shocks to my hand. And now they've moved the attack up here. Whenever I cover an area, a lot of times they'll move the attack to above or below or to the sides of it. So when I do this, now my cheek hurts. Now it's moving. Now it's moving up here. And the back of my neck is also hurting. It feels like it just aches and it feels like someone's pounding the back of my neck. They've kept me all night. I haven't slept. They do this every single night. I don't usually fall asleep until around anywhere from 5 to 10 a.m. They used to do this because they just keep me up all night and then I couldn't be productive. And then I would oversleep for like the day labor thing or for doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, or for anything or just for looking for apartments. I'm trying to be productive. I can do this, and now my hand instantly hurts, and there's a partial relief to the back of my neck, but it's coming. I think there's more than one beam on me, but the back of my neck just instantly hurts and aches, and it wasn't 2 minutes ago. They were hitting the back of my head, but now they moved down to my lower neck. But again, I can do this. My neck doesn't hurt so much now. Now my hand and my whole forearm feel like they're being crushed, and they feel like a throbbing electrocution sensation running through it. Ah, that just shocked my jaw, like from here all the way over to here. Again, Dad, that's not a mental illness, and they're talking to me the entire time. So you think I have schizophrenia, along with 3 other mental illnesses, one of which is a controversial one, dissociative identity disorder, which used to be known as multiple personality disorder. They didn't trip me up that time. So you think I have all those that coordinates with all those 15 to 20 other symptoms and conditions and diseases. That's not rational. Plus, I'm experiencing poltergeist, and I'm gifted with the power of premonition, and I'm gifted with sight beyond sight, which obviously you don't believe, Dad, but you keep ignoring the fact that if you were to believe that this was nerve damage or schizophrenia, that is not rational. Snooze it. But they've kept me all night. Now they're pounding on my neck right here. And again, I put my hand up, and it doesn't hurt so much on my neck area. It's hurts around the area that I'm covering, and my hand instantly aches, and it instantly feels like it's being crushed. Okay, now it feels like my head's being drilled into right here because they've moved it. Like, now it feels like someone's drilling through my hand. It feels like it's being crushed and electrocuted and jabbed and pierced. So, Dad, this is not a mental illness. This is not nerve damage. This is people abusing weapons that they treat like toys. Direct energy weapons and a voice of skull can explain, well, just the direct energy weapon can explain every single physical ailment that I've experienced, along with voice of skull, which would explain the voices, which coordinate and predict things that are about to happen, or things that are happening, or read things that aren't within my line of sight, or even within my peripheral vision, or tell me things like, hey, we're gonna move you, and you're gonna be in the same unit in jail within Mike, where Micah is. I was one of the few people that visited me in the apartment that you saw me in, and I got moved, and I was in the same unit as Micah. I didn't even know he was in jail. I could not have predicted that. A, I didn't know he was in jail, and B, like, I could not have known that I would have been moved to that unit that he was in. But they told me that. And remember, in October of 2016, hey, the guy in 301 who you don't know and who did not steal your phone and who you had no idea and would probably normally never have an association with the guy that did steal your phone, has your stolen phone and hacked your Google account. And I found out that that was true based on 2 pieces of evidence that are very damning, which basically prove it. So again, I could not have even thought that even in a paranoid delusional state. I could not have even guessed that. I did not know that. Again, not schizophrenia, Dad. Use your brain. Stop getting mad at me when I correct you or slightly insult you with, like, use your brain. It's like, you're not using your brain. That's not an insult. And it's not an insult to call someone an asshole when they're being an asshole. And when they've caused you an additional 2.5 years, almost 3 years of suffering. Like, do something, motherfucker.